Welcome to the third module of our hack process, which we call Origin Story Development and Feedback. In this module, you'll learn how to enrich and further develop your origin story by placing it within the wider contexts of the project, the law, and environmental considerations. You'll also give and receive feedback from other authors whose origin stories share similarities with yours. This ensures that authors benefit from feedback from multiple viewpoints, but also that origin stories complement one another and make sense as part of the wider legal and environmental landscape. Live feedback sessions can act as jumping off points for further research, provide opportunities for collaboration or introductions to expert advice, or as clinics to which authors bring along their issues for treatment. Just as climate change touches on every area of legal practice and will require every practice area and industry to solve it, so this module is all about collaboration, constructive criticism and cross-fertilisation. Please be open to receiving feedback and generous in giving it. Let's look at how you do it. Check out the Origin Story Gallery. Browse stories submitted by others, filtering by practice area and industry to find origin stories using the same tags as yours. Think about your origin stories and ideas contextually. Are there overlaps, complementary elements, or opportunities for collaboration? Could any of the authors of these origin stories offer useful perspective on yours, or vice versa? Approach the owners on Slack or email to offer feedback and development. Feel free to make use of your own network, research, and TCLP's community and resources to situate your idea in its wider context. Are other industries doing anything similar which you can learn from? Which environmental policies, frameworks, accreditation, scorecards and reporting systems have already been developed that might support the implementation of your solution? This module can be completed as part of a live workshop or in participants' own time. Either approach will require Google Sheets, Slack, and interaction with other groups, teams or individuals. If completed as part of a workshop, you'll also need a virtual meeting space. First, approach collaborators with whom to exchange feedback. If you're working in a large group with multiple origin stories, you may be able to exchange stories internally within your group. If working individually or in a small group, it may be useful to get feedback from the wider TCLP community on Slack or by approaching owners of other origin stories. During your session, we recommend following this structure. First, open the origin story feedback template. Ask the author of the story to introduce their story for a minute, outlining 2 to 3 asks for the community. Set the timer for 6 minutes and silently type feedback, suggestions, critiques or comments into the third column alongside the origin story. Allow the author a minute to read through the comments and reflect, ask questions or reply. Finally, submit your reworked origin story.